Hello, and welcome back to more Marvel Midnight Suns. We can't continue on the Venom storyline for now, so I think we're over to the changing face of evil. Alright. We do get to take someone with us. Let's see. I'm really tempted to take Storm. Kind of do an X-Men-like thing. So that would not be you. That would not be you. Definitely not you. Not X-Men. So I think as a former X-Men, or do we stick with Storm? Let's see. Let's left shift. You could use a bit more. No, you could actually use a bit more of the what comes on here. I find this rather amusing that this is my profile picture now ever since I unlocked that thing. Yeah, we can deal with this. You're out on a mission.
Judgment is on its way.
Yeah, on an intel mission. Oh, yes, and since you're joining me...
If this Blaze guy so much as looks at me funny, he's getting the sword.
I think we need his cooperation, so maybe hold off on stabbing him right away.
Fine, I'll hold off. But only because you asked me nicely.
It would actually be really...
Blaze has kept the Parchment of Power safe so far, but he won't withstand a full-on assault from Lilith on his own.
He will not be on his own much longer. The parchment will stay safe.
Good. And while you're there, see if you can talk some sense into him.
The sense being coming back to the Abbey, because I don't think we're going to get that.
He didn't have it. How about you?
We're being paid to find the page, Creed. Have fun on your own time.
Oh, this ain't about the money anymore. Get inside, and you can go straight to hell. Oh, if you scared. Oh, crap.
Ooh, enemy type.
That's just cheating.
Surrender the page, Blaze.
Nice meat suit, lady.
Surrender, or be destroyed.
They dug up Junior, too.
Child.
Struck a nerve, huh? Then you're gonna love this. Heard you were dead, Johnny. That was the idea. I'd ask what you were doing here, but I just pumped a few rounds in his chest.
The legendary Johnny Blaze. I have heard much
Hear that? This is your fault. Play with Mama all you want. I've got people to save. Mama.
Long story.
All right.
We'll just have to hope Blaze can handle the escape on his own. You've got a big problem of your own to deal with. Call that one. The monsters she's summoning are going to make things a lot harder unless you destroy them too.
Take out the big lady and her rock collection.
Okay.
face.
Okay. Ooh. Targeting me, so let's do a redraw on that. Oh yeah. I'm really liking this.
There is no escape.
Gotta admit, the kid's pretty good.
You had your chance to escape.
That's nice that it can do that. Okay. Let's redraw that. And heal is somewhat nice. Okay. Okay. That is decent good.
I can handle it.
The stories told us you are strong. Powerful sorcery. Excellent. Enjoy your rest. It was your time.
That was decent enough. Okay. That is a good kind of start off here.
It is the beginning of the end for you.
You just... It's damaging.
More of them are joining the fight.
No more wasted time.
Who I am?
I am... She was stunned.
Change of mind?
Destroying those altars may be the fastest way to bring her down.
Assuming we can get past that Guardian.
Not my first rock monster rodeo. Nothing to worry about.
Welcome assistance.
Gather is nice. Chain 4 is not bad. Holy Spark. Okay. Let's do
Ready?
Now that was something.
Okay. Actually,
Whatever works for you.
Leave some for the rest of us.
that car plate got funded. Overheal would be nice. That would get that. But no.
Maybe you do not realize the trouble you are in, friend.
And let's do that.
You just got volunteered.
Not great. Not terrible.
Okay.
Lilith won't be happy to see her favored ones fall so easily.
There we go.
You cannot resist, child. The prophecy will be fulfilled.
Maybe so. But not today.
Let's hope not.
Not so tough without that little pop gun of yours. I'm gonna enjoy this. Not as much as me. Somehow, you get uglier every time I see you. And you get smaller. Grunt. Stop fussing over me, you idiots. After them. No escape this time, Creed. I was gonna say the same thing to you. All of you.
Oh, that's a lot of Lilith.
Looks like Mom. Too bad she couldn't do something about that face.
You're full of jokes now, but let's see how funny it is when I spill your guts.
Already killed you once, scumbag. Ain't gonna be a problem doing it again.
Oh, I do need to heal. Oh, let's see, vanish. Let's see. Items. Let's do that.
I am by your side.
I owe you a Coke.
Alright.
Plug for you, bub. Coming at me now.
Okay. Move an enemy. Knock back. Defeating you. Okay. Do like redrawing. Get a move. Let's
Now it's my
As they say, it gets the job done. So you are the strong one.
alright. Okay. Do you want to do a banish? Let's...
You ain't good enough for me.
Okay. Try this. Oh wow. Let's see. Let's get rid of you.
I am getting stronger.
Alright.
Well, Granny hit harder than that. You're gonna pay for what you've done here. I'm gonna make sure of that.
Small man talks a big game.
I do think we like that.
The light will heal you.
Thank you, friend.
Ain't right.
Alright.
You were too weak for this fight.
Let's go ahead and
This is
You make a good partner. Do not cross me again.
let's do a redraw.
You are the boss of nothing.
Downed. That removes all that. Can't quite get that. And yeah. Let's do that. Let's go ahead and do that. That.
You'll suffer an eye for an eye.
Alright, you're back.
You should have seen their faces. Family night at the carnival. I could have almost tasted their fear right before they bought it.
That.
You'd be doing me a personal favor if you could shut him up. Permanently, if possible.
You heard the lady. Want it done right? Gotta do it yourself. Hope you're ready. Stay down.
Here you go.
Don't feel right.
Don't like that you're dazed. Right. Let's just... That's... Yeah, we can do that.
I had hoped for a challenge.
Never underestimate the quiet ones.
And... think... Go ahead, do that. Heal that.
Pain is temporary.
Well, that didn't work well.
Gets on the ugly one.
And let's go ahead and do that.
Mother finally found someone who can get the job done. Me!
Let's see.
It's my turn now.
Lilith has found the ideal servant in this one. His soul was black long before she got to it.
Yeah, when it comes to pieces of trash, old Sabretooth here is 1 in a million.
You keep talking, but I'm still here.
Let's see. 125. Let's do a redraw.
Mother abandoned.
It's a good time. Too easy.
Ready.
Mother already took away my pain.
This shall be of great help.
Yep.
You will pay for that.
Alright. Let's do
It would seem Lilith chose poorly.
He's down, but not out yet.
okay.
I will not fall for the same ruse twice.
Thought as much.
You're welcome.
Enough of this.
Easy, kid. These were his people.
did what we could, Blaze.
That's what folks with bloody hands always say.
If we do not stop the Midnight Sun, the entire world will get far bloodier.
Not my problem anymore. Forget the damn prophecy. I know I sure as hell am.
Aren't you gonna follow him?
Nah, he may not have been listening. But I am. Keep talking, kid.
Well, we may get Logan now. Especially since we have Storm.
What happened at that carnival was a tragedy.
One that could have been avoided.
If you did not keep so many secrets...
Oh, well, what is this, a duet? Since when did you two get so chummy?
Don't change the subject.
The spirits of vengeance have always been the secret guardians of the parchment of power.
Guardians? Blaze is probably using the page as toilet paper right now.
I met the guy. You're giving him too much credit.
We did what we had to do. That secret kept the page out of our enemies' hands for centuries.
At what cost?
You cannot win this war with secrets.
Magic is right. If we're going to stop Lilith from causing any more massacres, we need to come clean with each other. Now.
There is nothing else, Captain.
I wish I could believe you.
So do I.
Then I don't see a point in continuing this conversation.
Welp, there we go.
This is bull. Grade A bull.
So,
Is Steve Rogers everyone's ideal dad? I see it.
I can see you are still upset, Ileana.
Of course I'm still upset. Caretaker continuously stonewalls us and expects all of us to just go along and make nice. But it never works out that way. You would think she would have learned by now, but I guess not. She should trust us more.
If you were to be completely honest with yourself, you would have to admit that you do not trust her either.
How could I? She keeps too many secrets. She always has and always will.
Distrust only breeds more distrust.
Neither Caretaker nor Tony told us she gave the page to Blaze for safekeeping. They should know he's one of the least safe people on the planet, no matter what Robbie says. Now all that stands between this realm and Cathan is that overrated stuntman. Entrusting it to him was a mistake.
let's see.
Consider Caretaker and Stark know something we do not about Blaze.
Oh, yeah? Like what?
The Parchment of Power is known to have corrupting effects on its keeper. It twists his or her soul. And, well...
Okay, I get it. Blaze is already a bit twisted, so the parchment cannot twist him that much further.
Exactly. It probably will not affect him as much as it would one of us.
Blaze has the parchment, and I cannot change that. Let's just hope he can hold on to it.
That would be a reason. It's a dangerous artifact that would help protect it from, you know... There we go. Alright. Let's see. Let's do a little meet Wolverine kind of thing. Let's open a box. Oh. Not until we meet Wolverine can we get more.
It's kind of rude to walk around in here and not give me so much as a hello.
I assumed you were asleep.
I don't sleep much. But that doesn't stop me from enjoying the company of a comfortable bed when I spot one.
After that fight at the Quentin Carnival, I suppose we all could use a lengthy rest.
I can't get too comfortable. Not so long as Sabretooth's still out there.
He is your quarry, I take it?
I guess you could say that. We have a history. None of it nice.
Yep.
Though he's definitely changed. His nasty side got, well, nastier.
Lilith's evil is seductive. She can easily corrupt anyone.
Creed was always a homicidal monster. But now he's really taken things to the next level.
Does not look like you are planning to stay long. Some find our abbey to be a bit unnerving.
Oh, this place is nothing. You'd be surprised at some of the places I've rested my boots.
You talk like that, now you have to tell me some stories.
Oh, okay. Let's see. I've been all over the planet. And a few other planets besides.
Other planets?
Yeah. We're not alone in the universe, you know. There's the Kree, there's Skrulls, there's the Brood. Most aliens you're better off avoiding, but there's a few good ones out there. I'll tell you though, after a while, all you really care about is a nice soft bed.
You should know about the Kree.
I see the way you're looking at me. Who's this mysterious guy hanging out in my place all of a sudden?
Perhaps.
Tell you what, I've got a little break between people trying to kill me, so let's have a little chat.
All right.
What do you know about this Johnny Blaze?
He's a flaming jackass. Used to be known as the Spirit of Vengeance, until even his attitude got too bad for that job. Seems like he's really committed to the carny life now. Must be the funnel cakes and fried candy bars.
Do you think a man like that is up to the challenge before him? Guarding the Parchment of Power is not a task taken lightly.
Yeah, we faced some vile customers together. He may not have the flaming skull thing anymore, but he's got guts where it counts.
How long have you known Sabretooth? Seems like you two have a history.
His real name's Victor Creed, and you're right. We've got bad blood going back a long time. Believe it or not, we used to be teammates and pals. Kinda.
They say familiarity breeds contempt.
Yeah, well, they get things dead on sometimes. Didn't take me long to notice he wasn't exactly playing with a full deck. Creed and I have long since chosen to follow different paths. Yet somehow we keep ending up at the same friggin' destination.
Well, that's one thing.
You seem like a nomad, but surely you have a place you call home.
I guess you could say Xavier's place has been the closest thing to a real home I've ever had.
Who?
Oh, Professor Charles Xavier. He's got a swanky place outside of New York City. A private school. Lots of space and plenty of interesting folk. It's a lot like your Abbey here. Except Charles has a baseball field.
Baseball?
Yeah. If you got interest, I'd be happy to explain all the rules sometime.
You seem to know everyone. I assume you know the Midnight Suns as well.
I know some of these kids. Didn't know they got themselves a band name.
Who do you know?
Magic, for instance. She's the kid sister of a buddy of mine, Pyotr Rasputin. I call him Colossus.
Interesting. You and she have similar attitudes.
Maybe because we have similar backgrounds. I grew up in Canada, surrounded by wolves. And she grew up in Limbo, surrounded by demons.
Which place is worse, Canada or Limbo?
Oh, shade.
Oh, Limbo. They don't have hockey.
I have taken up enough of your time. I should go.
It's been a pleasure. If you have more questions, you know where to find me.
Hunter, you there? I'm in the library. It's super important you meet me here ASAP.
Oh, looks like more kind of...
They could take that show anywhere.
Let's see. What have you got here? Because this actually might be story important.
I can hear you standing there, Hunter.
What are you reading, Nico?
A limited edition print of the Book of Thoth.
The Book of Thoth? Where did you find a book of such rarity?
I didn't. Someone just left it out. Weird, too, because I was looking for a book on chaos magic so I could understand Wanda's grimoire a little better. I didn't think I was gonna find any, since Caretaker probably hid or burned every single text on the topic. But, poof, here this was, waiting for me.
That feels like an Agatha.
It has been my experience that what we seek usually has a way of finding us first.
Yeah, maybe, but it's not like books just pull themselves off shelves and onto tables. Well, not in this castle at least. Someone left this out.
I wonder who.
Sometimes I think this library is haunted by a friendly librarian ghost.
Find anything helpful in it?
I did. There's a historical account of an ancient Egyptian pharaoh who was struck by a dark madness after reading a page from an old book called The Scrolls of Chthon.
Wait, that is another name for the...
Darkhold, I know. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if this was the first case of corruption in recorded history.
Was this pharaoh's corruption ever purified?
Hold up, I haven't gotten to that part of the story. So the legend goes that nothing could cure the pharaoh until this traveling light worker came along, laid his hands upon the pharaoh, and recited an incantation. The pharaoh came back to his senses and returned to his good old classical Egyptian disbody self.
Sounds like the best possible outcome was reached for everyone involved.
Well, not for everyone. So like, when the Lightworker recited the incantation, he absorbed all the Pharaoh's corruption into his own body and, died.
He did not survive?
No. But the lines of the incantation he used are scattered throughout this book. I'm gonna have Magic help me transcribe them and see if we can use them to cure Wanda.
Let me get this straight. You and Magic plan on piecing together a 100,000-year-old incantation that worked once and killed the person who said it?
Yes?
It is unlikely that the historical account of the incantation is accurate.
Well, I've got to try something. It's not like anyone else has any other bright ideas. Well, I'm gonna find Magic, see if we can make a dent in this transcription. I'll give you a shout when we do. Until then, not a word about this to anyone.
Oh, joy. This may not go well. But there we go. Some more story progression. Here in the library, we'll get some more knowledge. But at this point, I want to say thank you very much for joining me, and be seeing you.